Hi, this is Karen Swim with Solo PR Pro. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
Hi Solos, it's Karen Swim, and today I want to talk a little bit about the pre-qualification process. And so sometimes we skip over pre-qualifying our prospects. We get so excited about the opportunity of new business, and we tend to focus on only, responding to the questions that the potential client has, and we forget that it's our opportunity to make sure that this client is going to be a good fit for us. At Solo PR Pro, we always recommend having a pretty detailed pre-qualification process before you put anything in writing. So what you don't want to do is put together a proposal in writing, spend lots of time on customizing it, putting it together, and presenting it without really understanding the prospect first. And so on the Solo PR Pro site, we have a pre-qualification questionnaire, but I want to walk you through some key areas. One of the first things that you want to understand in this pre-qualification process is the prospect serious about doing business? Oftentimes, people are really kind of pre-shopping. They're really not committed. They don't have a defined budget for communications yet. They don't have a process in mind, but they're kind of interested. And so they may be doing a little bit of pre-work to understand the market, get an idea of the budget ranges and prices and what's out there. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's actually pretty smart on the client's part, but it's important for you to understand where they are in the customer journey so that you can tailor your time and your questions accordingly. So you want to determine, is this a real need? Is it an immediate need? Is it a need that has both a budget and a timeline assigned to it? So if they've decided that this is something that they really are serious about doing, then they have an allocated budget to it and they have a time frame that they want to implement the solution. And you want to try and tease those out in the pre-qualification process. It's also really important to understand how the engagement would work. The person that you're meeting with or persons that you're meeting with, will they be involved in the process? Who will be your go-to person? And have you had an opportunity to interact with them? How does the organization make decisions? That's really important because sometimes PR can fail or succeed based upon the client's decision-making process. For example, if you're hired and media relations is part of your job and you're supposed to develop byline opportunities and thought leadership pieces, but it takes weeks and weeks to get things through the approval process, it could really lead to failure even though you are able to develop the opportunities, but you have to be able to follow through on them. So I like to really kind of determine those things up front. How will this work? What does a working relationship look like? You also want to understand the culture of the company. I think this is really important and something that we don't put enough emphasis on. Life is too short to work with people that are not a good fit for you, and quite frankly, you want to be a good fit for them. So you want to make sure that your cultures, your work cultures are going to align and that you'll be able to work together. If you're somebody who really enjoys collaborative clients and that particular client has they're going to treat you like a vendor, they're going to be pretty hands-off, they're not going to encourage you in any way or participate in the process, that's going to lead to a pretty uncomfortable engagement. Or if the decision makers that you'll be working with are, the go, always on type people that will be sending emails in the middle of the night and the weekends, and you're somebody that likes balance, then that might not be a good fit either. So do what you can to try and understand the company culture, their values and their vision to make sure that you're choosing people that are aligned. I think most importantly, realize during this pre-qualification process that you two are interviewing one another. You're trying to get to know one another to make sure that you can do your best work. The way that I look at pre-qualification is that I always want to be in an environment where I can do my very best. And if I can't do that, it's okay that I'm not a fit for every single client. I don't want to do them a disservice, and I don't want to do myself a disservice either. I want to enter into engagements where I know that I can get the work done, where I can get it done in the best possible environment, and that I am going to meet their needs and they're going to be delighted to work with me. Anything less than that is unfair to both the prospective client and to myself. If you want some more detailed questions on pre-qualification, visit the soloprpro.com website and check out the blog post that we wrote on pre-qualifying. It's a free resource and you can look at it and customize it to your own needs. Or you could join Solo PR Pro and we have it available in our Pro Premium membership site. Thanks a lot. If you love this content, I hope that you'll like it, share it, and of course, please remember to subscribe.